I've really been enjoying watching these NDE videos, near death experiences, and hearing these people's stories, and most especially the atheists and the agnostics who humbly recognize when they come out of their body that they're like, oh, wow, consciousness does live on, that we are more than just the body. And then, of course, their beautiful experiences with meeting whatever you want to call it: God, divine, source, creator, universe, divine mother, angels, Jesus, like all sorts of beautiful being ancestors. And I find them so moving and so beautiful and such a wonderful reminder of home. But why I'm talking about this today is because many of them speak about how when it's time for them to come back into their body, they go, how am I going to fit all of this massive, expansive, beautiful energy into something that's so teeny tiny, the body? And also recognizing that the mind is very limiting. The mind limits consciousness. The brain limits consciousness. And it's an interesting one because a lot of people think that their mind is the home of consciousness. Their brain is the home of consciousness, where I believe the soul resides by the heart, with the heart, because that is the strongest frequency and vibration in our body. So the reason why I have really shifted my work into doing soul readings primarily is because through authenticity coaching, there's a lot that we can do to understand the human, right? There's a lot that we can do to understand our patterns and our beliefs and our wounding and our emotions, and cultivate emotional intelligence and build a connection with our body and understand the stories that we tell ourselves. And all of that is beautiful and really vitally important. And yet, I do believe that we're in a time where it's not about bypassing that, but it's moving through it a little bit quicker and going straight to the source of who we are, which is our soul. Our soul, when these people come out of their body, they have 360-degree vision. It's not vision through eyes, right? It's 360 degrees. They hear everything telepathically. There's a knowing that they just absorb through feeling, through thought, through energy. So essentially what a soul reading is it's tapping into that field. It's tapping into that way of observing your life, the human you that's down there, down here, I should say. But when we're up in that view, we're looking down, at ourselves and this character that we're playing in this school of life. And the soul often speaks to us in images. Sometimes there's, voices that come through, but it gives us the metaphor, the symbolism for life, where we are, what we're needing to let go of, what we're needing to move through, what we're wanting to move towards. It reminds us of who we are. Often we're reminded of what we already know, but we just don't trust it because we've learned to be in the left part of the brain and in the brain itself. And we forget that when we connect to our soul, there's so much wisdom, there's so much knowing, and there's so much guidance. So my role is to be the conduit, the messenger in between, to help you communicate with your soul. And I just find the work so nourishing and fulfilling. It often gives me goosebumps because it's going into that beautiful realm where we can expand beyond the limitations of our human selves. And then, of course, the most important thing is integrating human and divine, human and soul, because we're in this partnership together in this life, and it's really important to include both, and that both are in harmony with each other. So I just wanted to share that, and if it moves and inspires you, go take a look at some of these NDEs. There's a YouTube channel called Homecoming that has some beautiful, beautiful interviews. So, and you know where to find me if you want a soul reading. Wishing you a beautiful day and loving you from afar. Bye.